This cleaning material I found useful last year when I was cleaning my kitchen counter. And so I was going to try it on the kitchen floor now. Here is a dishwashing liquid. It's supposed to be cleaning grease pretty well, so I used that first for cleaning this floor. Here's just an average amount of dirt where I generally walk. And yesterday, over here there used to be a table, so this part of the floor is less dirty. But this is about average, and I was cleaning the floor yesterday, and what I did is use that blue dishwashing liquid, and I get the results sort of like this. It's certainly cleaner than it was before I washed it, but it's certainly not white either. And I use the OxyClean. I put it down, it says put it down for anywhere from an hour to overnight, and I put it down a little less than an hour ago on this section here. So this is what the tiles look like after I had cleaned them with the blue dishwashing grease cleaner liquid, and it got them certainly cleaner, but there's still this stain. So then here's where I just wiped off. This was the same, but I just wiped these two tiles after 45 minutes of the OxyClean, so you can get an idea that it does manage to get through. And now, let me see if I can just sort of get myself a little bit here. Okay. A little bit of vision of me trying to clean this. There we go. You do have to wear your rubber gloves, it says. You don't want to contact with skin, this stuff that I diluted, as it says. I'm taking this little thingy. We got this. All I'm doing now is scrubbing where I laid it down to soak an hour ago. Yeah, and it's definitely getting this stain color out. Of course, you know, I do need to use the scrubber, this green abrasive scouring thing, rather than just using a plain sponge. But I will use the plain sponge to do a final wipe down on it, especially as it says you don't want contact with your skin, so I want to make sure I really wipe it clean before I let it dry, before I attempt walking on it. Nonetheless, I think you will be able to see the difference here. This is where, let me turn this so I can see what I'm looking at. There we go. Yeah, these are the ones, the two that I just scrubbed. These two, and this is the adjacent ones that they just looked like just before I scrubbed them. These are the two I scrubbed before I started filming this. So they does really do a good job of getting all this sort of dirty stain, which the dishwashing liquid alone, which I used the scouring thing with the dishwashing liquid, but it only got it that clean. The end.